Hey everybody, this is Gil Surin. I'm again here at the Gladstone Center in Maplewood, and we are going to have our chair yoga class today. We have three beautiful people here. We are missing two, and we have two other beautiful people at home. You cannot see, but we are all here. And I'd like to invite you to check the ist622.org and check for adult education, and under adult education in community education, you can find adult enrichment. We have a lot of classes there for all ages in our adult life. Very exciting classes. And today we're going to our yoga class. First yoga class this season, 10 a.m. And we still have a space if other people want to sign up. Thank you. Let's do it. Okay, little chair and 2 blocks if possible. If not, that's okay. I use mine for demonstrations. And in our practice, we start very in a comfortable posture here, seated. If you feel the need to go all the way back to the chair, to use the back of the chair too, you just come here, put your hands on your lap, palms down or up. It says that if you need more energy, more concentration, more focus, you have the hands down. If you need more energy, you put your hands up, like you get energy from the earth, from nature. So you see what you want to do. So I'll have my hands down here today because I have a little problem with a Zoom before starting. So I need to calm down a little more. Close your eyes if you want to close your eyes. And then take a breath. Does not need to be a big breath. We are going to get there soon. So a slow breath. And then slow breath, exhaling. If you feel you don't want to close your eyes, you just bring your gaze towards the floor. Then keep inhaling in that way, just to observe your breath, to feel your body breathing. You don't need to do much, just relax here. Feel more breath. If you have anything bugging your mind, you say, okay, I have nothing to do right now besides taking care of myself. Everything else will wait until my time is finished here. Feel your feet touching the earth. Imagine you are stepping on nice grass, soft breezes blowing, and the weather is perfect. With the upper legs, the knees. What can you do with your breath to relax your legs just a little more? Start deepening your breath. Slow. And then you exhale even slower. Observe the sitting bones and the hips here. Then bring attention to the belly, to the rib cages, into the top of the lungs. Relax the shoulders. See with the next breath if you can let the shoulders relax even more. In your upper arms, the arms, forearms, your hands. So you can have your hands even more relaxed, where the palms are up or down. Hands relaxed. Observe your head. Feel your neck without any touching or any movement, if possible. Deepen your breath as you inhale, so you can feel the belly, the rib cages, and the top of the lungs. Let it expand to the max. And then as you exhale, feel the body sort of shrinking on the belly and push the belly towards the back of the body and tighten up the glutes and the pelvic area. And then you slowly again let it go. Relax everything and relax the belly, rib cages, and top of the lungs as you inhale. And then tighten everything up. Okay. Then now observe your face, the area around the eyes, the area around the ears, the nose, the lips, the space between the lips. The tongue is relaxed inside the mouth. Now it's time to set up an intention. If you don't have any intention, any goal with your practice of yoga, it's okay. You don't have to. Intention can be even directed to someone else. We're going to take 3 more deep breaths before we start our practice. We inhale deeply. And exhale slowly. Push the belly to the back, tighten up everything in the middle of the body, the pelvic floor area. So you also start practicing to not have weekends with your puppy. Inhale. And exhale deeply. Tighten everything up. Buttocks and the front of the thing, the body and everything between the hips. And let's go. Start inhaling again. And exhale. Now inhale to a normal breath. And slowly open your eyes. If you want to turn off the phone, it's okay. The sound off. Okay. All right, so let me see my plan here. Yeah, we're going to start head and then legs, and then we are going to see some other postures that are typical yoga postures, but we're going to do in the chair. All right, so let's bring the right ear towards the left ear, the left shoulder, sorry. So it can be left to right too. You just stay here for a moment. If you want to feel a little more of that extension here, you may pull your arm up, down here, sorry. So we're stretching the left side of the neck, so the hand is left hand and arm hanging here. If you want to do more on the stretch. If you think, oh, this is too much, bring your hand here to the chair. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Come to the other side now. So now the left ear is towards the left shoulder. Just go as much as you want to go. And if it's not a good sensation for you, you don't need to do that. So let's inhale here. And exhale. And the other arm relax on the other side. Inhale again. Exhale. And just one more. Inhale. Exhale. Come to a neutral posture here. We're going to inhale and exhale here, adding the head up and feeling that stretch here in the front of the throat, the area of communication. Okay, so inhale, lifting up. And exhale slowly down. We have a few more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Feel that stretch that may go even to the top of your chest. Exhale down. We have two more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one this way. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now, if you want to bring your hands to the back of your head, you don't need to push anything down. It's just to feel a little more of the stretch in the back of the body. The back of the head and the back of the neck. So inhale and slowly exhale. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Just one more now. Inhale. Exhale and keep your head down. Now, with the next exhale, you're going to turn your head looking down as if you want to see something here to the side of your chair. This way, we stretch a little the muscles we have in the back of the head. So right now I'm looking, my head is down and I twisted just a little bit, a gentle twist to look to my side here. So I'm stretching the left side of my head, my muscles in the head, in the back of the head. Now slowly bring your head to a normal neutral posture here. So inhale again. Exhale down. And then look to the opposite side now. Just until you feel a little stretch here, the back of the crane, the head. Let's take just a few more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Then slowly come to the front and then to a neutral posture.
You can feel that right back there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. You are going even deeper than, yeah. Let's just make little circles. So I started with little circles that I imagine that it's something is pulling my head up and I'm not going all the way crazy down. But so just few circles here. And then we go to the other side. If you feel like now, oh, I can go a little further with my circles of my head, then you go for it. You may find some little nerves that you want to feel it, or the muscles too. And come to a neutral posture. Take one breath here to reset. Inhale. Then we go to the other side. With the middle circles first, if you want, or if you're ready to go all the way, you go to the other way here. When you're happy with your stretch, you come to a neutral posture of the head. Okay, thank you. Now we're going to our feet. when I recorded a couple of weeks ago, I believe, a video that showed a posture that was standing up, somebody told me that it was a free video. I'm trying to create a channel on YouTube with easy, gentle yoga classes and chair yoga. And when I showed the picture, there were people that could not, the video, not the picture. I discovered there were people that couldn't do that posture standing by the side of the chair. So we're going to do that just seated today. But before, I'm going to show what was that I did the other week. That's in my video. That's my thing. So I was holding to the chair and I had my legs here. And I started just turning my foot like this. And that movement comes all the way here to the hips. It doesn't stay like just the toes, but I was using the toes, pushing them on the floor. Yeah, I start clacking here. That's all the air I have in my articulations. But and doing things like that can be very challenging for certain people, even if they are holding on the chair. So we can do the same thing here. I'll do that seated today. So just come to your toes in any leg. I always start with my right leg. And if you start and you need to adjust, you just adjust for what you feel good doing, okay? So let's go towards the inside first. It's like making little circles, but we really try to sit the toes on the floor so you can feel very supported here. I believe we had 6 right now. Let's do 6 more. 12, and relax a little here, and take a breath. Always take a breath in and out while you're practicing. I'll do the counting. Okay, now we go to the outside. We turn to the outside. We have 2 different rotations here in the body. More, breathe in, breathe out. 2 more. Okay, now relax here. You tap your feet if you want to relax anything. And then what we did next was just lift to the heel. And if your feet's not coming flat to the floor, you can put something on it or come more to the front of the chair. If you still can't reach it, put blocks under your feet. Okay, I'll use the blocks here for demonstration. So now you lift the toes and keep the heels pressed, and then you lower the toes and immediately come back. Do you feel the certain areas in the front of the leg? I feel that. I don't feel just here on calf, but here the front of my leg. Machine.
I have a question. Is it easier to do one at a time or do both at the same time?
I prefer one of the time because especially if you are standing up.
Okay.
But if you feel like you can go to the back of the chair, put your hands there and practice both legs at the same time, you can do that too. It's up to you. So relax this one now. Tap again if you need to. And then let's go to the other one. So now I'm going to do my left one and go to the inside first, because my feet can go to the floor. I need to go to the floor here today. Do that. So feel the toes working too, because when we do that, we are working on a lot of connections that we have between the legs. On the legs, and that connects with other parts of the body. Everything that protects the nerves and the muscles. Just do two more. Relax a little. Then we go to the other way around. I'm going to open to the left, if you're doing the left leg, right, if you're doing the right, then circles again.
And if a person has a little bit of neuropathy, this would help it with it too, right?
Yes, because you are doing movements that will help with the mobility, but you need to be careful. If you feel any pain, you need all to do smaller movements or simply stops.
I don't have it, but it was just if somebody should ask and
Yeah.
give them the right.
Okay, let's do two more here. And we go, just relax a little by tapping. Take a breath here between postures. Exhale. And then we go to the heel. So press the heel down and then relax down a little and then up again. Don't forget the breath. We have three more. Okay, that's it. All right. Now we're going to do, let's see the time here. Anybody minds if we pass a little? 11? Because today it's the first class, so we have lots of conversations to start, but I'll try to not pass too much. Well, I'll try to not pass. Okay, so now it's something that sometimes looks like super easy, but we need to build up strength. It's a way to build up strength in the lower body. So we're going to stretch a leg up here and simply bring it back like a swing. So inhale and exhale, tightening up the kneecap if you want when you go up. And you go up just as far as you want to go, and toes trying to look at the sky, so not like flat, so this like you're pushing something in front of you. Let's do three more, and exhale, inhale, expand, push, and exhale, and one more, exhale. I feel a lot of muscles in my leg. In this,
I can feel that in my knee. My knee is the one that's got the new titanium implant in it.
But if you just have a sensation or it hurts?
It pulls. It feels like it pulls.
It's a good sensation of stretching.
It just yeah.
Yes, don't go so far as to feel hurting.
Yeah.
Okay, just go a little bit.
Made it through.
Yeah, okay, let's go to the other side. So inhale, stretch and push, and come down back to the swing. Here we go. We may feel all the way up to the thighs. It's a good one to develop the muscles in a good way without much trouble. And three more. And that's the last one. Relax here. About two together. I'm kidding. We're not going to.
It works. It works. It works.
Yeah, it depends on how much you grab on that chair. All right. Let's do now some movements for the middle of the body. The middle of the body, that's where we have so many organs, and they are together,
Yes.
kind of tight. And sometimes I have words in other languages that come to my brain, and then I say, nope, this is English now. In the yoga and Ayurveda, we have the concept of a fire here in the stomach called Agni in Sanskrit. And we are always doing things to kind of move this fire, which means we are always doing things to digest well and have a good life, a very tranquil life. And it helps us to, along with the breath, to movements, to move energies that help us to have a clear mind besides a healthier body, healthy digestion, and you know, the use of our intestines, you know, to not have so much problem with infections, urinary infection, or problem of leakage, and also to go to the bathroom regularly, because this is a very important thing. Because there is this theory that's not long just with Ayurveda and Chinese medicine, that our stomach is connected with our brain too. So when our stomach's not functioning well, our mind is foggy, or we find tiredness too easily. But if the stomach and the intestines are cleaning everything regularly, we have more disposition and more motivation, and our brain is clearer. Anyways, all that said, we are going to do some movements for the upper body, promoting all that. So we are going to start with body circles. When we do that, we try to not move the hips so much, to have to be well seated here. And we inhale when we are up here, and we exhale as we go down, and you only go down as far as you want, because this way you are massaging these organs. So imagine the dishcloth that you have in the sink, and you soap it, and you put water on it, and then you wash, and you wring it, you know, to take all the water away. That's like what happens in our organs here when we do these movements. It's not just the outside of the body, this first layer of the body that's getting the benefits. The internal organs are too. So let's come to a neutral posture here. Take a few breaths before we go to the other side. So we often think about the heart, right? Because if we have arteries clogged, we may have huge problems. But there are the other organs benefits from all this too. So anything that you do to movement the body, you are also thinking about the other parts of the body. We often go about, I need to have more movement with the heart, but think about the bladder, think about the pancreas, or the kidneys, all that get benefited. Okay, so inhale, and then exhale to the other side. This is my left now, yes. Okay. So when you do that, just observe the body, what sensations you have here in your body. Think to yourself, how do you feel it? Inhale in and exhale down. Let's do a few more. Always relaxing as you inhale and tightening up when you exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Another thing to think is my breath, the length of my breath is different from everybody else, most probably. So when I do my breath, it does not necessarily start and finishes at the same in the same length as anybody else's breath. So you go according to your own breath. You don't need to stop and inhale or because I am already in the exhale. There is not such a thing. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do some side bodies and some twists, okay? The side bodies are going to open the sides of the body, and the twists bring the mobility to the back of the body, and also there is a movement of the spine too, so bring that mobility to the spine too, which is very important. Everybody needs a healthy upper body inside the body, and also the spine, and so these movements are very important. We're going to start first inhaling with the hands up, go only as far as you want to go. Feet connected to the earth. We are going to do some sun salutations first. So when we are down here, you can either have your arms like this as you go down, or you can also go straight with these arms straight in front of you. I like doing with my arms like this because I feel nice, the stretch I feel in my arm, because I try to go as far as possible. Move your chair here because you guys are too close.
Oh, I was hoping to slap us.
Huh? Oh, oh, go back now. So you have plenty of space. So inhale up and do whatever movement you want of the breath. I show you, you decide. Just exhale all the way down as far as you can. If you want to touch your blocks, you can put your hands on your blocks. The next step here is you inhale halfway up. So it's just here. The back is as much elongated as possible. The look is down, the gaze is down, and then exhale all the way down. And then we go up again. Inhale, lift the arms up. Use your belly, the force of your belly to do that. Straight a little more up, everything you come up if you want. And exhale all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. We'll do a few more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. We have two more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Okay, let's do a last one. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Now we're not going to go down this time. So inhale here, and hands to heart center. Okay, let's take one breath here. Okay, let's go. Meditation, you may have paused here. Now we're going to inhale, lifting both arms up, lowering the left to the chair. Sitting bones are very connected to the chair. And then lift a little more of the face, stretching the back here. Put your arm up as long as you can. Inhale up. And then exhale with this arm over your ear here. And then if you feel like you're going too far and you're lifting up the hip, you press your hand here for leverage. Look up just a little. Like if you want to see your biceps here, biceps. Feel, enjoy that stretch on the side of the body. Like, oh, I'm getting the side better, yes. One breath here, inhale. Same big inhale, expanding the front of the abdomen. And then exhale, push back. Inhale again. Exhale, bringing that to the other side. We're going to do the other side now, left side. Inhale, then right hand go down. Inhale again, stretching up, and then exhale to the side. If you want to look a little bit like I want to see somebody on the opposite wall for you. And let's take 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. With the next inhale, relax from the posture. Okay. Feel the sides. You can do some movements here. You beings that having to do eccentrics, maybe you don't feel so much of it, but next class, it's a different class. I don't repeat. That's another thing I didn't say. Some movements I repeat, but others I don't repeat and will repeat in another class. It's the nature of people like with my composition. It's movement and creativity. Yeah, let's do the side twist. Here we're using the chair. So we're going to inhale, lifting the arms again, and we're going to pre-select, twisting to the right first. So this left hand goes here to the side or to my leg. I inhale again to have my body as stretched up as possible, and then I exhale, bring that arm behind the chair if it's possible, or just to the side of the chair. It's just as good. I'll turn my chair, show here on the video. So I inhale both arms up, I twist, and then arm here. Yeah, face up. See if you're going like down, if you're going forward, come back to a more straight body here. And if it's accessible for you, bring your hand all the way back to the chair. Then you turn your face just a little more, like I want to see somebody who's coming behind here. And you'll take a few breaths. You can move your eye too, so it's a little exercise for the eyes. And then let's take 2 more breaths. Here, inhale. Exhale. Again, you can have your hand here to the side of the chair. Inhale again. And exhale. Feel the nice stretch in the neck too. And last one this side. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the shoulders, bring the face first to the front, and then relax the whole body. Okay, I'll move my chair to the front again, and we're going to do the other side. Inhale, arms up, and exhale to the left. Again, hands on the chair or on the knee, opposite knee here. And then the face turns to the look goes towards the back too. And we take a few breaths. Relax the shoulders, relax the tongue inside the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Push everything backwards, tighten up the body. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. As you exhale, you try to twist just a centimeter more of the body. Exhale. Inhale. Bring the face slowly to the front and then the rest of the body. Let's do some forward bend here just to relax. It's like an opposite posture to relax the body. So inhale, the arms up. This time just go with your hands in front of you. Just relaxing here. The head is down. The whole body is heavy. You can use your blocks here to relax your hands and bring relaxation to your whole body. Feel the belly on top of the thighs. Let the body be very heavy towards your legs, upper body over lower body. The head, feel the neck very relaxed here. The crown of the head is just going towards the mat, the floor, the earth. Feel that support. Feet well anchored. One more breath in here. Letting go of everything. And exhale. With the next inhale, come up. Exhale here. Okay, there is one more posture that I want to practice before we go to final relaxation. And I found that many people have sometimes trouble to coming up the chair without having to hold the things. And it's okay, as long as you are moving, it's okay, but we can make things even better practicing without that. And the way we practice here is that we start not going all the way up. We just make the intention. It's like we are lifting just the back of our hips and sitting bones, and then we try to go a little more, okay? So don't worry about that. And if you need your hands here to get up, you do that. So you are using your arms, so it's good to have strong arms, and you're using your legs too. And concentrate on using the belly too, the muscles in the front of the body. You can do that here. We'll do that for 10 counts, or you can go with your arms free or lift even longer. At this moment, because I want to engage other parts of the body, I don't want you to go all the way up, because maybe going all the way up, it's like, oh, acabou, it's finished. So be here and just go halfway. No, I can't. Okay,
Never have.
use your hands like lifting. As I said, lots of things in yoga is the intention of doing that. So you use just your hands in here, just a little. You don't need to get up all the way. You can hold that here.
Still have to.
Yeah. So yeah, do that. That's perfect. And you don't need to lift up so much as you're doing. You can lift just a little bit. You also exercise your arms and shoulders here when you do that. Okay, so let's do just 5 more, because everybody has been working here. I'm going to half stand up.
Yes.
No, use your hands on your, and 2 more. 1, no, and 2.
Well,
okay.
Last year I fell and I fractured my pelvis.
Oh, okay.
And so between that and the knee and everything, it's been a tough road, so.
Yeah, so if you have had any problems like knee replacement or problems with the pelvis by falling down, it's important that you respect all that and you do only what feels good for you. So one thing that I say often, especially because the majority, I rarely have a man in the class, I talk often about the internal organs that the organs of reproduction and the excretion, because women use that in a different way, such a different way, because we had babies, or we have the opportunity still to have babies. So we need to pay attention on this lower body. And that's why so often I say, when you exhale, push everything backwards, because doing that and tightening up the butts, the bottom. I need to use more scientific words. You bring strength to the internal organs, and you avoid lots of things. Because we are thinking our body, according to yoga and Ayurveda, has many layers. The layers we always think about, it's mostly the one that's outside, and it's only when we feel some discomfort that you think, oh, my bladder or my stomach, right? So we need to think about those when we exercise too. Any exercise you do, always pay attention on your breath and the sensation you bring to your body. Well, it's the time I'm going to run a little late because, as I said, we had talks at the beginning. We are now in the part of the class that we call Shavasana. Shavasana is another word in Sanskrit that means final relaxation. And I'll show you many ways you can do that, or different ways you can do that here. You can just sit back to your chair and relax. Again, hands up or down, or hands closer to the body here if you feel your body will be better this way. But if you want to put your legs up, which I love, you just come closer to a couch or to your chair and move one leg up, then the other leg, and use your elbows and the forearms here to go closer, and then go all the way down, hands up, and then tuck together the shoulder blades, so you have this open space of the heart that we didn't work today, but we will certainly continue next week, and then relax here. Because I feel like I'm bony, I often need to put a very low pillow or folded, but like thin blanket behind my bones here. So that's another way. You can do that here in the classroom too. When you need to come up, you're going to lower one leg first, then the other. Turn to your side, bring your arm here, and then push up with the opposite hand here. And then you come to a seated posture or to the seated on the chair.
Yeah, see, I can't bend on my knees.
We push you. No,
I
I'm
like
just
getting on the
kidding.
floor.
No problem. So
Yeah.
you decide what you
If
want to do.
if I do go down, I did that once in the living room. Of course, the cell phone happened to be in the dining room, but anyway. And I've learned that where I go, I take it with me now, in case they have to call the fire department and have the boys come and pick me up off the floor. And I worked it where if I got on my knees between the coffee table and the couch, and I had enough strength that I can pull myself up and turn my fanny and put it on the couch. That's the only way I could have gotten up, because otherwise I would have had to get next to that cell phone and had them come and pick me up, because there's no way I would have gotten off that floor.
Yeah, need to be very careful. So now it's that moment where you really take things in by relaxing. And again, for those that can, if you want to go to the floor and put your legs to the chair or even to the wall, that's fine. We are going to do now what we call in yoga the rotation of consciousness. That simply means that you're going to relax here, close your eyes, and be in whatever posture you want for this final relaxation. Paying attention first in your breath, and then I am going to start telling names of parts of the body. You don't need to do anything. You're not supposed to do absolutely anything, and just relax the body and just feel conscious of each part, feeling like these parts are relaxing. And if you want to imagine, I like doing that, a little light, a very subtle light shining in each part that I will mention. You just go for that, feeling like you are blessed by your decision to make your body better, to have more strength, and to have more flexibility. And at the very end, when you are supposed to open your eyes, I'll ring this little bell here, so you don't need to worry about anything. Okay? All right, so find your most comfortable posture. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Now bring your attention to this space between your eyebrows. Let's take 3 breaths there, looking at the screen that we have the very forehead. So inhale, slowly exhale. Inhale again, exhale. One more time this way, feeling the body relaxing. Nothing to do, nothing to think about. Bring your attention to your right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, the palm of the right hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, armpit, chest, waist, hip, groin, buttock, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now move to the left hand thumb. First finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm of the left hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, armpit, chest, waist, hip, groin, buttock, third eye, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now move your awareness to the top of the head, the forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, space of the heart center, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor, tailbone, sacrum, right buttock, left buttock, the entire spine, from the tailbone to the base of the skull, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head. Now feel the whole right arm, the whole left arm. Feel both arms together, the whole right leg, the whole left leg. Feel both legs together, the entire torso, the face, the head, the body, the whole body, your entire body. I'm going to stay quiet here in silence for a few breaths. If you feel like you're losing it and going to other place, just come back to your breath into the front of your forehead, to the space between the eyebrows. Start deepening your breath. Bringing movements to the toes, to the fingers. If you want, you can keep your eyes closed. I usually finish my class with my hands towards my heart. And I ask that our practice of yoga be beneficial, not just for us, but for everyone that we encounter, every sentient beings, the pets, the nature, everything. And we thank ourselves, have a thought of gratitude to ourselves for doing things to get a better health. Also, we think about those that don't have what they need to thrive. So we wish that every being in this planet find peace to grow as a full human being, along with the planet, the nature, the animals, in harmony. The light that shines in my heart is the same heart that shines in your heart. Thank you. Namaste. Peace, peace, peace. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Okay. Thank you. Here.